Hey everybody, it is Justin, your guide into the other side, and today we're going to do a bit of a weekly recap on, the state of Legends of the Mara as well as the Mutant Hounds Inscriptions. We got a little bit more information on the genealogy of the sats, as well as some sneak peeks inside of the collection, so that we're going to take a look at that. And then last but not least, we have the Apes Come Home's behind the scenes part 2 of the physics as well as grain shots. So we'll take a look at that in just a moment. But we got Legends of the Mar in front of us right here. So, of course, if you are farming, Biogenic is all gone. Chemical Goo is sitting at about 54%. Rainbow Atmos and the rest are sitting at about 75% or higher. So by all means, feel free to farm those if you so choose. And then additionally, I'm currently still fighting my Sidian boss. Jesus, I am totally getting... Man, it's taking me a long time, but we're almost done with it. I'm going to segue over to it. I just have my Rage Sidian. I think it's going to take about 14 more hours before I get my intermediate chest. So yeah, I got 3 days remaining on this. So, you can kind of see, there are still, this is tier 2. So there's only about 528 out of 1,000 and 129 within this specific tier for catalysts that can possibly drop inside of those master chests. So hopefully I'm praying that I can get one so I can evolve my epic hunter here. And definitely not have to pick one up. So hopefully we can prey on the RNG. Outside of that, we have about 36 days remaining for the leaderboard. So if you are on the leaderboard, definitely keep an eye out for the the ship parts as well as the creation catalysts as rewards on the leaderboard. Again, you can check everything here from the tiers, and of course there is Enchanter King catalyst up for grabs on the top spot. So pretty competitive up there. But outside of that, I'm just being chilling, just waiting for the end of the season and hopefully the full release of the Legends of the Mara later this year. So let's segue over to the Mutant Hounds Inscriptions, right? So, of course, the first, the last, and the infinite and ancient trinity bound beyond chains. So they also, there's a tweet today, or actually maybe a couple days ago, about the collection and how they inscribed a couple of the first PFPs onto the chain. So, again, inscribing the Trinity was a unique technical challenge, carried out by our partners at OrdinalsBot. And again, they did custom code. There's a lot of information inside of this with regards to the 10K collection. And then we also had some sneak peeks into the, what the special ones like the first, the infinite, as well as the last. So these are looking pretty sick on top of the, the collection here. And then again, the Trinity are the first ordinals in the upcoming Mutant Hounds Inscriptions collection. So by all means, if you got any Mutant Hounds and you got whitelist for this, or, you're inside of the mint list, then I would keep an eye out for this too. So there was also an article, going over the genealogy of how the sats work on the Bitcoin chain here, right? So parents and child, when inscribing in ordinal, you can include a parent sat to show the relationship between different tokens, right? It's used to create a collection parent that can easily identify the sat ID that belongs to a collection, right? These on-chain relationships can be as complex or simple as you choose. So again, it kind of breaks down, the Novel Labs parent sat, and it kind of goes over the parent sat as well as the first, the infinite, the last, the megas, the legendaries, and the normals, right? So what are the sneak peeks inside of the inside of the article here? Of course, they got a lot of technicals here, so by all means, if you understand Bitcoin, you can take a look at those as well. Kind of goes over the Trinity as well, but of course, we definitely want to take a look at a couple of sneak peeks here, kind of see what megas look like, what legendaries look like, as well as what a couple of the normal ones look like as well. Honestly, the normal ones look really good. I really like the color palette choice that they have across this inscribed collection. That blue purple goes really well. I like the gold ones as well. And dang, yeah, these look pretty good. This black, green, and blue go pretty hard. So, man, I can't wait to see the full release of the Inscriptions. But again, all the links will be in the description below. I'll make sure to link everything. But last but not least, we have the Apes Come Home behind the scenes part 2, groin shots. And, again, they go over avatar and ball physics, right? So, again, they talked about the process of updating the apes from 2D to 3D. And again, they go over the avatar team, creating the models, the importance of honoring the OG art of each collection that we brought, and we'll bring into Otherside each trait going through many tests and revisions to ensure that we've captured the model with exact detail. And again, and occasionally we have the opportunity to add something special to the collection, and we're happy you all noticed the outsole of the sandal detail, right? So that's pretty sick. The sandals are pretty good. I like the green color, but again, this kind of goes over how difficult it is and the meticulousness of bringing something from 2D to 3D and retaining all of the characteristics that make an ape, part of the Bored Ape Yacht Club, right? So I'm assuming that the mutants are. Holy moly, the mutants! That's probably a pretty big task to honor that. But again, it's nice to see the Bored Apes, kind of seeing the run animations between Bored Apes and the Meebits. They kind of talk about how the animation, the collections, they don't really walk the same. We wanted to bring the principle to collections to the other side, right? They want everything to feel unique, have a personality. And they kind of go over, what each of these look like. So, Meebits look very cartoonish, and then the apes look more humanoid and very down to earth. So again, a battle against physics. They also talked about, I guess how the math works in here, right? Achieving mass density, 1,000 simultaneous players is a constant battle against physics, right? Again, they run against computer power and limitations of the speed of light. Means the team needs to create clever ways to hide seams in the experience, right? So again, without revealing too much, one of our favorite tricks is the avatar hot swap, right? So Voyagers can see a limited number of unique avatars at a time, and the rest are drawn in as randomized meshes, right? So as you get closer to the avatar, it resolves to its true representation. So that's pretty cool. They kind of go over the average palette of all of the apes as well. That kind of goes with this implementation. So that's pretty cool. And then again, wasn't able to go inside of the Bored Ape Yacht Club to see all of the twerking apes. But again, they kind of talked about the emotes with expressing your digital identity, which makes our emote system a high priority feature, right? The twerking emote got all the attention. Man, that would have been pretty epic to at least get some footage of. But alas, Voyagers and apes self-expressed a rubber ball to their own groin over 25,000 times. Oh my god. To add to the immersion and realism of said groin shot, the team made sure the ball had its own rules of physics, allowing it to ricochet off objects in its proximity. So, yeah, that's our behind the scenes part 2 of Apes Come Home. We kind of just went over all of the news. There's also the Mutant Hounds inscriptions that are, coming pretty soon here, so that's looking pretty juicy. Again, kind of going over all of the the parent, the first, the infinite, and the last, and then of course we are still fighting our enraged Sidian. Jesus, it's taking us a long time. This is going to be done in like 14 hours, so I'll definitely post if I get a catalyst or not on the on the timeline, because I need that. So anyways, that's all I got for today. I hope you guys liked, and I hope you guys like this content. Definitely hit that like and subscribe button. It always helps me make more stuff in the future. But again, as always, all the links will be in the description below. We'll see you guys in the other side.